All right, looks like we're live now. So hope everyone's having a good day. So go ahead and um, feel free to comment. Let's see here. I need to get something down at the bottom. That's not what I wanted. Comment below to let me know you're here. Okay. We'll see if anyone joins in. So, what I wanted to do, I recorded some footage of me on the box blade probably a couple weeks ago. So I thought I'd play some of the footage and we could kind of talk about it. And I don't know, just give us a topic. That way I'm not just running my mouth. It always feels awkward for me. So it looks like someone has joined us. I was just curious who joined us here. Oh, it looks like got a comment here from DNS couple. What's happening? Hello. Glad you could join. So we'll give it about 5 minutes here and see if anyone else joins in. And then I thought I'd let a video play of some footage where I was using the box blade to push backwards, kind of as a bulldozer. So, all right. Good deal. So we'll see who else comes on here. Yeah, I was using it to push some of the muck down the hill. So I've got it up on the screen there. Maybe I'll change it so that that's a little bit bigger. And we'll let it play and we'll talk about box blades. Let's see here. It looks like someone else has joined us. Please let us know who's watching, and we'll get going here in just a little bit. DNS, tell me, do you have a box blade? Do you use a box blade? I'm going to go ahead and let this play just so that it's in the background. I think I will turn the volume down though. All right. So I do use the box blade more to push like a bulldozer for examples just like this. Had, but don't anymore. So, did you use it for a driveway? I'm curious, kind of what are some of the uses that you used it for? I did get the box blade. At the time, was able to get $500 when I bought my tractor, and could use it towards an implement. And I want to say that my dealer, my sales guy, he said he'd throw in the box blade, could do that for 500. Okay, so DNS is saying used it for building roads, for road builds, just on your property, I'm assuming. It is handy for pushing material. I've moved some dirt with it that I've piled up and pulled it into other areas. It is pretty handy. When I moved my muck out of the horses area, no city roads. Okay, so you're talking big, big box blades and stuff, I would imagine. When I do move the muck and I come out of my horse area, I end up getting some pretty deep rivets. Rivets? Gosh, what's the word for that? I can't remember. Ruts. That's it. I get some ruts, especially where I kind of end up spinning my tires just a little bit, pushing into that muck. And I find that I've got to, the box blade is perfect for getting that evened back out. I don't always use it. Don't always have it on when I'm cleaning out the muck, but when I do, it sure is handy to just smooth it back out. Okay, and 8-foot wide roads. Now, what size tractor would you run that on? Or what size tractor were you running, and what size box blade? I guess that's how I should ask that. Yeah. Now, I have no idea about the different types of toppings or even gravel. I know Outdoors with the Morgans, Mike talks about the different types of rock that he gets delivered. One of these days, I could use me a trailer full. Let's see here. Let me pull up some of your comments here. Great for final grade, blue toppings. And then had a cat and a deer. So I do see there's still, it says there's 2 people in the live stream. So sometimes people can't comment if they don't have a, what do you call it, an account. So maybe that's why we don't have someone else joining us here. It's kind of last minute that I decided to do that tonight. What was it, a little after 5 o'clock that I thought I'd try it. So I do have another interview that I did yesterday with Tim from Big Tool Rack. So that will be edited up. Actually, I don't even think I'm going to have to edit it. I just wanted to go ahead and promote it kind of leading up to Thursday. So decided to go ahead and I'll post it Thursday. But that was a fun interview. I'm really enjoying these interviews, just seeing the new stuff from these companies. Let's see here. DNS. Now you have a BX 1500, so can't pull. What? You could pull. I'm sure you could pull one of these 4-footers. Doing some light work. But I have to be careful when I'm pushing the muck on down. I'm pushing into some soft muck a lot, and I have gotten stuck a few times doing this. But this area is kind of building up, and then I can smooth it out a little bit. It's coming along little by little. BX 1500. So that's been a while that they had a 1500. Now, I don't know if you are on the O&D Life Facebook. When I posted when I got stuck in the mud, it was when I was doing this. I was down further from what you can see there, and I got stuck there. Water, there would be almost like a sinkhole down at the bottom of where I'm pushing all this. So really, that's my goal, is to kind of push all that and really make sure that gets filled in down there before I really take the tractor further down. LOL. Oh, they disappeared. LOL. Yeah. So it's been around a while, huh? Okay. So you've seen a lot of them. So I just let this video run. And then I went back and cut out all the times when I wasn't in the screen. So that's where I was starting to work down there, and I turned around and was going to push a pile that I had dumped down there into the lowest point and where there's kind of a sinkhole. And then I ended up getting stuck. I don't think it's this time, it's later. And granted, I've edited it, so probably won't be able to see it. So you've been watching since before the rollover. So you do go way back. That's cool. Thank you. That's golly, what was that? I think it was 2014, maybe 2015. I can't remember. What we might do, we might take a look at a couple of the early videos even and do a reaction video, seeing how cringy it is. Not that they're a whole lot better now anyway. I remember watching GP Outdoors, and I want to say he commented in one of my videos. He commented it a lot, and he said he had a video or channel and check him out. I remember going over there and watching and just thinking, man, he is a natural, man. And I think I even put that on his in the comments. What'd you say here? I got lost a long time ago. What day it is? Time is flying, man. So do you remember the video? There was a video, and I had some footage in there with my sister when she came to visit. Do you remember seeing that video? You might not have sat through that whole video. I'm kind of curious. I just edited that video, and a fly or something flew into my face. And I was planning on just playing it. I might do that on this one. It's kind of fun. I'm curious if you remember seeing a video with my sister. It was with I think I called it a homestead vlog #2 is what it was. And it was when they delivered the schoolhouse here, actually. And I think that's what's on the thumbnail. So if you're joining, it looks like another person has joined in. If you can comment, please let me know that you're here. Okay, DNS, you don't, I don't think, trying to remember. Okay, so you know what? I'm going to play it. It's a fun video. Let's see here. Let me remember how to swap this up, and I'm going to go find it. And we will play it. Here it is. Okay. So this is fun. Make sure the volume is up. Get it queued up here. We'll want to hear the volume on it. Okay. It's only 2.5 minutes. Let me know if you can hear the volume.
Man, Chuck, you ain't strong.
I'll show you strong.
Damn. Careful. You got it. All right. Okay. Rachel wants to wrestle Stevie, our goat. Just grab his horns. Talk sweet to him.
Had to pull the video from her phone, and quality wasn't very good.
Oh, now if they face up on a dog, that's when you can grab them. Okay, while he's facing to, then you grab him. All right, jump on him. Jump on him. Grab him. Come on. Get on him. Ride him. Ride him.
I had to egg her on.
Get him. Get him on his side. Well, wait, he pinned you. He pinned you. All right.
Her first time using a chainsaw.
All right, we got our gate done.
We were winding down for the day, having
Don't cheat, Daddy.
Okay.
shootouts.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we unloaded on her. That was fun. Oh, let me turn this off. Let's see here. Go into a commercial. All right. So that was fun. I might post that out for everybody a little bit later on. Let's go back to the box blade video. What'd I do with it? Let's see here. We'll let that run. Man, it is a slow night. People are busy. Summertime. They're done social distancing. Let me pull this back up. Oh. Is that not coming up? There it goes. All right. Yep, memory lane is fun. That was fun. She's out there in Vegas. Along with my dad is out there also. And stepmom. How long have you been out there in, let's see here, you're in Arizona, right? A lot of people doing this live stuff. You know what? I think I mentioned before, I'm getting kind of burnt out on, some of the things. So this is kind of a different, something a little different. And then I thought I would do, maybe look at some videos, and if there was more people, we could, talk about different aspects of using the piece of equipment. Okay, not far from Havasu. And it probably was you that, because I remember you, but I was thinking maybe there was someone else that was close to Havasu. There might have been a couple people, or maybe I'm just remembering that it was you. How long have you been out that way? I enjoyed the weather out there. So one of the things that I noticed with moving this muck anyway is it stays clumped up. So it's not very, I don't get a real smooth finish. I imagine if I worked it a little bit more, it would end up. But, I'm just out here playing. So you are going on to 21 years out there. Where are you from? Where were you from before that? I was born out there, moved away with Mom when my parents got divorced in the 6th grade to live out in the Midwest, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, the Four Corners in Arkansas right there. So you're from Connecticut, okay. So I graduated high school there in Joplin, Missouri, and then moved back after high school to go to college there in Las Vegas. So I miss, not having all the bugs. So in Connecticut, you had to deal with mosquitoes and probably ticks and all that good stuff. You don't have to worry about that over there in Havasu. So it is a slow night. I wonder if someone else is having some live videos and has other people. I think also the days are getting longer, so people are still doing stuff. Yesterday I was mowing up until this time, so I got home. It was a nice day. Wanted to get a little mowing in. So yeah, it is hot over there. Have you hit 100 yet this year? I know in Vegas, I know they were definitely, I think I saw I think they hit 100. But it's a dry heat. Oh my gosh, 112 already. That's crazy. I don't miss that. But granted, it was a dry heat. Sometimes 85 here with 100% humidity is brutal. So actually, I'd say 112 in the shade with a little breeze out there, no problem. I remember in Vegas, we had Wet and Wild, and on top of one of the hotels was a big clock and a thermometer that you could see from Wet and Wild. And you could always tell when it dropped down to 110 and from 111. You'd look up and you'd see that, or you'd be a little bit chilled and you'd look up to see what the temperature was, and it had dropped a degree. Kind of funny. And at night, you it's still 100 degrees, but just not having that sun on you felt so much nicer. Yep, dry bones. Yep. You learn not to get on toys when it is summer. Like, yep, that's for sure. You know, so I grew up out there in the desert outside, you know, then on the outskirts of Vegas. Basically, we were right on the outskirts because my parents had horses and they'd go riding off out from the backyard and head on out and out into the desert. I remember as a teenager, you know, I'd go back to visit my dad and, you know, we'd go shooting not too much further south, and be shooting. Whereas, you know, later on it built up way out south and, just filled in. Yeah, I also know about some patients when I was seeing patients out there. Met a gentleman who was diabetic, couldn't feel his feet, and was walking around his pool and burned his feet so bad he ended up having to get them amputated, you know, along with the circulation problems from the diabetes. So that heat would be brutal. Yes, ouch. But man, had some good times running around the desert out there, chasing lizards. Never did see a rattlesnake out there, or even a scorpion. I didn't see a scorpion until I moved here in Alabama. How crazy is that? So let's see here. Looks like we've fluctuated between 1 or 2 people joining us here. Whoever else has come in, they haven't let us know who they are. Might be someone else that new that joined us. Hear a lot. Is that rattlesnakes and scorpions? You see those there a lot. And then you're putting hello, everybody. Oh, I guess that's done. Let's see what we got here. Got to juggle all these. Had a playlist I was going to play. Let's see here. Let me get back to that. All right. Well, and actually, we are coming up onto the 30-minute mark. So we'll probably wrap this up here. Yeah. Thanks for joining, DNS couple. Oh, Mr. Trek Fan Dan. Present and accounted for. Well, welcome, buddy. We are going to be wrapping it up. We were talking a little bit about box blades. Actually, didn't do a whole lot of talking about box blades, I guess. Just a little bit of my uses. So once the video, I think you'll be able to watch it back. Excuse me. Swallowed wrong. And then I played a video. We were going down memory lane a little bit. DNS couple has been on the channel, watching the channel since before my rollover. So we were going down memory lane a little bit, and we I edited a video where I had my sister on, and she came out to visit, and so we watched that together a little bit, and that was fun. Late as always. You know what? I tried to, let's hear this one. I think it did show, might have given you guys an idea that we're doing this at 7. And then I'm going to try and do this, 7 o'clock on Thursdays, either post a video or do a live one. Oh man, everybody's joining us now. Look who's joined us, John.
Hey.
and hey, John, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. How's yourself, Garrett?
I'm doing fine. I was just saying, well, I guess I'm going to be wrapping things up here pretty soon.
I figured I saw that you had posted that about 30 minutes ago, and I know that you're about a half-hour live streamer, so I just popping in to say hi.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. And, DNS couple is in here, and they got a message for you there.
Oh, hey, DNS.
And then, I meant to send that to the Tractor Tube group earlier and just plumb forgot. And then as soon as I was getting on, I thought, well, let me put it in there and we'll see what happens.
I was just sitting out here and enjoying another fire, and I saw that thing. So I thought, well, I'll see if I can jump in and say hi anyway. But
hey, I appreciate it. The live stream will play back. We were talking about using the box blade a little bit, and then I played it. I don't know if you ever saw a video when my sister was out here and visited. I ended up playing that on the live stream. I had edited it because it was in with a homesteading video. And we were going down memory lane, so it was kind of fun. It'll be worth checking out.
Oh, well, I would love to use a box blade. I haven't had a chance. A box blade or a land plane, either one of those I could put to use for a little while.
Well, and I just now realized that you can use a land plane going backwards by watching Mike's Outdoors with the Morgans. I didn't realize that you could. So
innovative.
Yeah. But I was playing a video of me using my box blade to push backwards. It kind of makes for a nice little bulldozer almost.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of people do that, even pushing snow with them backwards and pulling. I mean, plowing snow both forward and back with box blades. So I've got an idea for a box blade that transfers into kind of has the rear remote with the hydraulics where the wings kind of come in on the side. So that's in the dream list right now, in the works, up in my brain. Hopefully I'm throwing that idea around and I can come up with something, but I'll have to send you a link to a video that I discovered. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah, cool. That'd be awesome. And let's see here. LA is having another march. Got to run. Well, DNS, thanks a lot for joining us.
All right. Well, I'm going to get going too, Garrett. I'll let you go. Have a good night.
All right. Thanks a lot. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye. All right. I know there was a couple other people that came in. Thanks for joining. Next week, there will be a interview with Tim from Big Tool Rack, and I think you guys will really like that video. I've enjoyed all of my interviews. Get to talking about implements and stuff that we use outside, and I've just enjoyed them a ton. So anyways, you guys have a good evening. O&D out.